Well, howdy, folks. It's time for Beyond the Smoke Barbecue Talk. So grab your drink of choice and come gather around the fire as we talk all things Beyond the Smoke. Featuring pitmaster chats from all your favorite names in barbecue. We chat about competitions, pits, meats, and everything in between. From barbecue to grilling, from trimming to smoking, we got you covered. Got questions? Let us know. We're always happy to hear from you. Thanks for coming, friend. We're glad you're here. Now sit back, relax, and let's talk some barbecue. It's time to go Beyond the Smoke.
What's up?
Oh, there it goes.
What's up, boys?
Yeah, everybody was muted. That's weird.
Yeah, I muted you because I could hear you talking in the background, dude.
Really? Well,
Must be that
Well,
producer
hell.
stuff, because I couldn't hear you over here.
it's that beard. You gotta shave it on your ears, dude.
Nah, I can't afford a razor right now.
What's going on, boys?
Oh, another Monday. Back in good old Dumas, getting ready to start planting.
Yeah. Yep. How's the wind up there?
Man, it blew a little bit today, but not too bad. Wasn't too bad at all.
Yeah, it came out a little bit late, dude. We got some pretty good wind. So a lot of dirt flying around again. So.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad up here. We've been getting a little bit of rain, fortunately. So.
No tornadoes, dude.
Man, there's a few in the area around Plainview, Lubbock.
Oh shit!
I saw Loving got some softball size hail. When was it?
Yeah.
Yesterday, Sunday? Was it Sunday?
Yeah, there was a bunch of hail around.
I know it was bad Saturday over here, though. We had, like, bridges closed down and couldn't get across and all kinds of, they were washed out and everything. So, it was pretty bad.
Where was that at?
Outside, like in Malaga, outside of Loving.
Yeah.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, it was really bad.
Didn't they just rebuild that fucking bridge?
Yeah, they did. Last time was a bunch of Mexicans over there catching a bunch of catfish jumping over the road and shit, flopping and shit. Had their buckets and shit. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
They've been closing those bridges pretty frequently, dude, this year. A lot of these bridges have been closing up in New Mexico, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's New Mexico, so nobody cares. No. How's y'all's weekend? How's y'all's weekend?
That wasn't bad.
Busy.
Yeah, I worked, so it was all right, man.
What's up, Chase?
What's up, Chase?
Yeah, I think Kyle's the only one that's that had a pretty busy weekend.
Yeah,
I was pretty busy, dude.
That's all right, Serge.
I was pretty busy. So
Yeah. I guess you was trimming stuff and probably working on your setup
dude.
at the house.
Chicken trim, making sausage, shit like that.
What's up, Bobs? Let's see. What up, brother?
How did the sausage turn out?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Did an 8-hour cold smoke on it. So, well,
Damn it.
officially it was a cold smoke. You're looking at about 4.5, and then I moved them to a hotter smoke about 150 for another 4 hours. So it took about 8.5 hours to completion. So started Thursday night, grinded everything up. I was gonna do 30 pounds, but I ran out of seasoning, so I was only able to do 10. So I calculated 10, got that going. So working on that trim that Kyle gave me the other day, dude. Kyle, I'm telling you, dude, it's about 100 pounds total.
Damn.
No, with mine and yours.
Oh yeah, my little freezer was fucking full, man. I'm telling you, that was and there was nothing in there less than everything in there was fucking Wagyu, bro.
Yeah, no, I know. I could tell. I could tell. It's really good stuff, man. But the shit, I was happy with it, and I'm just gonna keep processing it and till the trailer's done, so I don't have to worry about making sausage for a while. So
Yeah,
I had a hell of a snap, bro, on that video. It looked nice.
yeah. It's not an 8-hour smoke, man.
What did they say about the trailer? When's it gonna be done?
So I talked to him today, and he said that he's backed up, but he's going to start on Monday, and he said it should be done by Friday. So,
oh shit,
damn.
So we'll see. I already got a couple of bookings that in the Midland area, so we'll see what happens, man. See what happens.
Come on, brother.
Looking promising. So
you still got that rental truck or what?
No, so I picked up my truck on Friday, and I don't know what the insurance is going to do yet. So we'll see what happens. It's still a strong running truck, and the insurance is trying to screw me over for the truck, and I got a big old fight with them. But we'll see what happens. I should know something in the next couple of days. They might end up paying the truck off, and I have pretty much a paid off truck. So
be sweet, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I told you be careful for that shit because when you do that, then it's hard to insure it again, right?
Well, that's what I told the lady is it going to have a clean title? And she's like, yes, it's going to have a clean title. So as long as it stays a clean title and they pay it off, I'm good with it. So,
right.
So Lance, hey, congratulations, Lance.
What up, Lance? Congratulations on a great weekend, brother.
But I think his wife whooped him again.
You both, yeah.
Texas barbecue bash. Talk about that a little bit, Kyle. How'd the bash go?
Man, it was it was a grind for sure, dude. We had a lot of people out there put a lot of heart and soul in it this weekend, dude. It was a grind, man. It was. I'm very happy with how it turned out. Everything went smooth. I mean, I think we're going to do very well with being able to give back to the community this year. We had Los Palominos in there. Everybody had a good time. Everybody, I mean, it was crazy. People were dancing on the dance floor. They were dancing in the rocks. They didn't care, man. Everybody was out there having a good time.
Hell yeah.
It was awesome, man. We had great cooks out there, great people, a great time, a smooth bash, man. That's all I can say, man. It was amazing.
Awesome.
I'll tell you, I know we talked about West Texas versus South Texas, but I can tell you South Texas showed up for sure, and them boys know how to get down out there.
There was no stabbings, dude. South Texas, nothing.
Yeah, damn, man. Isn't that where you're from, in South Texas, bro?
Hell yeah, dude. Talking about South Texas, Sam, why don't you introduce our guest, man?
Yeah, tonight we got Cesar Mejia with Smoking and Toasting, and we have Rini Gonzales with Gonzales Family Barbecue.
Let's bring them on in. What's up, guys?
What's up, boys?
What's up, brother?
What's going on, boys?
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
Oh, another night.
Thanks for coming on, guys. For sure.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
At South Texas Bash, man, I'd have to drive like 3 hours north, 4 hours north for it. So we might need to relocate that bad boy.
Do it. They could do a South Texas bash.
I ain't driving past Kingsville, man. So
Man.
Oh man! So congratulations for you too, Caesar. You did good this weekend, huh?
I did all right. Third overall, man. I had some good walks.
Yeah.
Dropped the ball on one category, but it is what it is.
Right.
Oh yeah. How'd the chicken do?
The chicken was it came in third.
Hell yeah.
It was solid. It was
Hell yeah.
the
Damn,
same
bro.
old chicken.
Nice.
Same old
What's up,
chicken.
AJ?
I ended up with a first place rib and a second place brisket. My
Damn.
pork ended up 14th, which kind of screwed me over.
Yeah.
IGC, man. I was on the recliner with a blanket, watching
I was
TV.
gonna ask you, did you go play with these boys out there?
Nah, I didn't make it this weekend, man.
You got scared of the tarantulas.
Yeah, I'm out.
Is that the same place where y'all had all those fucking tarantulas last year?
Yeah. There was we saw one this year.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. Last year, it seemed like there was. Well, you said there was only one that came out like at the end, right?
Yeah, this year. And last year there was like freaking 10.
Yeah, last year they were all over the place.
Damn.
Nope.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Chef's choice. That's the free
Yeah.
chef's choice protein, dude.
Deep fried.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
Hell no, scrape it off the bottom of my shoe.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, AJ. What's up, fellas?
Hi, AJ, Mike.
That
So
belt you got back there, Rini?
What's up?
What's that belt you have back there? I don't know that one.
Championship belt.
I wasn't there.
Nah,
I don't know. Maybe I was.
that was in Uvalde last year.
Oh, okay. No, I wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
well, Renee's been on the show. What Caesar? It's your first time coming on the show, man. So why don't you tell us a little bit about
Sure.
smoking and toasting?
Yeah, so my name's Cesar Mejia. I'm the mero at Smoking and Toasting, the one and only. I've been doing it since like the 2018, maybe the end of 2017. We've been at it and really took it serious probably around 2019. That's probably when you win your first GC, that's when you start getting a little bit more serious. But we're out of Los Fresnos, Texas, and I'm done all right. I've done all right in the last couple of years through CBA. We've been in the top 10 both years, and was Rib Team of the Year 2 years ago, and was the Cock King Chicken Team
Yeah, I
of the
saw
Year
that. That was nice.
last year. So, but yeah, man, we're at it, and man, wouldn't want to be doing anything else than burning meat on a Saturday.
He
Absolutely.
does it every weekend. Every weekend he's out.
Every weekend. I'm addicted, man.
You got that trophy up there?
What, the rooster?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here. Hold on.
That was
Just
badass, man.
bedroom.
Looked all realistic.
In the bedroom, man.
No, it's not.
Dude, that's
allowed
awesome.
indoors. It's not
That's
allowed
tight.
indoors, man.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
That was badass.
That's badass.
They
Yeah.
added a little fireball kicked in there.
So is that a real taxidermy bird or
Yeah,
what?
it is, and it has a big old lump on the bottom, big old sack.
Damn.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. It's really cool. It's really unique. I really
That's
thank,
got to be your
these guys
coolest
for putting it
trophy,
together.
huh? It's got to be
It
your coolest
was
trophy.
it was unexpected, man. It was unexpected. So to get it, it's really cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, shit.
So many people touched my cock that night. It was wild.
You felt violated. You felt violated.
I had to get a permission slip signed.
Oh man! And you, Rini, what's up with you, man? It's been a while since you've been on the show.
Yeah, none much, man. Just I haven't been cooking as much this new season, but I plan on getting back out there almost every other weekend. So we'll see.
I know, bro.
I'm going to be cooking in about 2 weeks here in Harlingen, actually, just like 5 minutes down the road.
Nice.
So
That's nice.
we'll do that, and then after that, we'll do at the end of the month we'll do a watermelon festival in Alamo.
That's in 2 weeks. No, isn't watermelon first?
No, Harlingen's like
Oh, is it?
in 2 weeks, yeah. And then
Is that the
Alamo.
one? Is the Orange one at the Bass Pro Shop? Is that the one?
No, this is a new one, a first year. It's like a realtors association kind of cook off. So when they announced it, it was like $3,000 payout, and man, I probably wasn't gonna go to it.
I wasn't. I'm still not.
You're not going to it, this guy.
No, I think that's the weekend
So,
that
Kevin?
San Antonio is the
Kevin?
lock,
Yeah, the
stocks, and
lock, stocks,
barrels. And I
Yeah.
like that cook-off. It was pretty cool last year.
Yeah, but they raised the payout to 5,000. So I was all like, shit. Like I said, it's 5 minutes down the road, so
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
It's a 3-meter, so
Yeah.
why not?
Easy
See
day,
you
right? Easy
Yeah,
day.
hopefully.
There's your Bash RGC right there, Kevin.
What's up, Kevin?
Yeah.
What's up, Kevin?
Kevin.
Congrats, man.
Had a hell of a
That
week.
guy's a ninja.
Yeah, congrats, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't even see who won the bash.
Jaime won it, right? Jaime Garcia?
Joe Garcia.
Joe Garcia.
Is that CSR? Was his team name CSR?
Manuel.
Oh,
What's up,
man.
Manuel?
Daniel?
What's up,
I
brother?
don't know what his team name was, to be honest. He cooked underneath the company, so
Oh, okay.
How are the scores? Kyle, the scores pretty tight up there or what? Or you
I
look?
didn't see the scores. I was just up there when the winners were announced, but I mean there was a lot of good cooks out there, man. A lot of them, you know, a lot of them you'd probably know their names. I was actually real impressed. There was a Falls City High School, and they got first place ribs and finished 5th overall.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
that's badass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
I hate when the high school teams kick our ass, man.
Hey, Rennie, you gotta tell these guys how much better it is to cook on a Jambo than it is to fucking broom.
Oh, way better, man. Way better. It's like a Traeger. It runs by itself, man.
Damn, look how close
Oh,
those
there you
scores
go.
were.
Damn.
Holy
God dang, Kevin, he got
Wow.
the. Jeez, bro. Talk about a tight one.
shit.
Yeah.
Don't talk about Kyle like that, dude. I can hear you.
But what was the payout for that cook-off?
Oh, there's
That
no
one was-
payout.
Well,
no
there's
pay-
there's grand champion and reserve, the two that get paid out. The jackpots get paid out, you know, stuff like that. It's not a first through third or first through fifth or anything on an individual meet.
Damn.
I'm out. Even though I can't get in, I'm out.
I'm sure you can get in, Caesar.
Somebody said that, but man, that's a long drive. It really is.
Where was it at? Where's it? Carn City?
Carton City?
Yeah. Yeah, Garden City.
What's that next to?
If you don't know where it's at,
Never
next
heard
to
of it.
where?
Next to Kennedy. I think it's like 40 minutes from Floresville, or maybe an hour from Floresville, something like that.
Oh, it's not that far.
Yeah.
That's 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
I just Googled it.
Shit,
No,
yeah.
this is-
Caesar will be there next year.
Yeah, hell yeah, you will. Hell yeah, you will. Just watch it.
Man. Perfect
Man, that-
200 rib. That's awesome.
That's all.
High school
For a
team, bro.
high school team, that's freaking ridiculous.
That's awesome.
man.
Oh, it was
got
exciting.
second place.
That's your rib. Oh man.
Yeah, Bishop is nice though. That cook off this weekend it's always really nice, and Roddy and Sarah they do an awesome job in helping everyone out, and so it was fun times, man. It was a fun time out there this weekend.
They stole your horn this weekend, dude.
I let them borrow it.
Damn. Good.
I let him borrow it for most of the day.
Awesome. Yeah,
Hey,
I
bro.
was bound to miss that one this year. We've done that one like the last 3 years.
Yeah,
What's up,
it was tight, man. In regards to like, there were some solid cooks. There was not a lot of teams, but there were some solid cooks.
Right.
I made some dessert and I was feeling good, and then I saw some desserts out there and I was like, oh, shit. I'm out. There were some professionals out there, some professional pastry chefs out there.
Right.
It
What'd you make?
was wild. I made flan. I've done well with it. But man, it was some
Texas
really
flan or what?
solid. No, just individual raspberry flan. But,
right on.
so right off the bat on Friday, we knew it was that's the weekend that we're in for. You know, like if everyone this year took dessert that serious, they came to play. You know, so I ended up taking fajita. My fajita's pretty strong. I tend to do really good with it. And on Friday, I let Alonzo taste it, and I knew. I was like, man, I won fajita there last year too. I was like, it's gonna be hard to beat it. And sure enough, yeah, we took that, at least, a little chunk of change there.
Yeah, he told me, he was all like, he goes, dude, I tried Caesar's fajitas, dude, they were stupid. I was like, yeah, he does really good with fajita.
Hell yeah, dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. What'd you cook the fajita on? The drum or what?
On the PK. No,
Okay.
I think the PK. I almost did it on the little shorty. Shorty 2.0, but man, I was like, man, why am I gonna? I didn't want to load the PK, and take another grill, but I was like, it doesn't let me down.
6
so
girls in that trailer,
yeah,
bro.
I did. I really did, man. I was like, here's another one, but hey, it was worth loading and unloading.
Hell yeah.
Nice. So, do you
prefer your class?
I didn't catch that.
Oh, go ahead, Serge.
I was gonna say, do you prefer inside or outside skirts?
Man, I tend to go with the cheapest, right?
Exactly.
So, because fajita is so expensive, right? As it is,
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure.
Whatever is on. I mean, I'll go quality, right? So if they have prime, I'm looking at that, or just like the sirloin cut, right? The sirloin for fajita. But really and truly, I don't tend to go one way or another, right? Inside or outside, whatever's cheaper. So you should know what that is, right? So, Micah.
Like
but yeah, man, whatever's cheaper. Usually it's usually whatever HEB's got in the aisle.
Shit, send me that fucking brine you got it in, or whatever you're.
The marinade, yeah, the marinade where it's at, and then there's a lot that goes into the finishing process. I think that's where, that's where I think that last palate kick, is made, and I think that's what does it for us, for real.
Nice.
Hey, is that cheat code going to be in your class?
It's not. I gotta find a way to keep making some money at the cook-offs once these guys at our class start kicking our ass.
That's exclusive. Yeah, there you go, bro.
What's up, Corby?
Right.
Oh, what's up, bro?
I don't do any jackpots. Friday, I get there, drink some beer, chill out. Saturday, concentrate on the main needs. No desserts, none of that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask, Rennie. If you do any ancillaries.
Nah.
Hey, he did a ribeye once or twice.
I did a ribeye one time.
Walked off.
Did all right.
Walked off with a golden ticket.
Look at this guy.
I look forward to the jackpots, man. It gives us another chance to hear our number or hear our song, and You know,
Right.
it really plays into the timeline. You know, if you're able to, and I cook by myself, you know,
Yeah.
but if you're able to plan it right, I mean, you can throw it all. I'm not saying it doesn't get hard, right? Like I think this year and last year, David Cano from Underground Smoke, he flipped my fajitas for me while I went to go do something else. Like I went to go turn in dessert, and I said, "Hey, bro, I think it was like I don't know what, like to the minute. I was like, at this time, flip them." He's like, "All right," and so he did it last year, and he helped me out against this year. I was like, "Hey, bro, we can't, we already won it last year, so He's my official fajita flipper at Bishop."
Did you give him half of the paycheck or what?
He didn't need it. He didn't.
He didn't.
He juiced
Oh
it.
yeah, you kicked everybody's ass.
Oh man! But the real question is, was there any leftover fajita, dude? That's the real question.
There was. We actually ate that. We ate that last night, and I had a taco this for lunch. Yeah, because I usually get about I get about 4 pounds. You know, 4 pounds of fajita, and you know, it's not that much that you end up putting in the tray.
Right.
You do feel it, right? Like I think that's something that a lot of the cooks do wrong, right? Is they just put like 6 little pieces or 8 little pieces, and if you're gonna go up against a stacked plate like the one I'm gonna serve, mine's gonna be a lot hotter than yours. I promise you. You know,
Yep.
a lot warmer, and cold fajita is not. It's not. It's not
You
bad,
told me to
right?
put 6
Yeah.
strips, bro. I didn't.
I told him to use arrachera.
So are you hitting it pretty hard on presentation for the fajitas or no?
I don't know. I mean, not really. And I mean, there's not much to present. I mean, I try to be uniform with the slices, right?
Yeah.
I don't do anything other than that. And there's nothing fancy. I've seen some boxes where they like, you know, they flip strips and stuff like that to make it look like a checkerboard or whatever.
Right.
I don't do none of that. I just, you know, put even looking slices, man, in the box. That's all I do.
Dude, that's what I would want to judge. Fajitas.
It honestly, like, you know, I don't want to eat barbecue after a cook-off. I'm sure all of you all feel the same way. But I'll chow down on some fajita. You know, I'll take a cup of beans, right? But the barbecue to me already is so played out, right? Like, I don't want to eat brisket. I barely want to taste the brisket, but I do just to see if I'm gonna put in like ends or not in the box. Mm-hmm. But you know, people give us, you know, I'm sure you all get it too, right? I'm sure Rini does too. Like, hey, taste my brisket or taste this. Like, all right, bro. You don't want to be rude, but damn, you're like shit. You don't really want to eat it because you're all barbecued out.
I just tell my neighbors, dude, like all the time, like Friday, and like, dude, don't bring me any barbecue. I'm not gonna eat it. I don't want to taste your barbecue, man.
Pull a Bill Purvis and spit that shit out.
I have, and it's not disrespectful. I'm just tasting it
for sure.
to give
for sure.
feedback, and then I spit it out because I don't want to.
Yeah.
I spit, don't swallow.
Shit.
Was raised right. How
Hell, last contest, I didn't have my shit turned in yet, and I got knocking on my door. Kyle and Anthony, they were brisket.
Was it good?
It was. They were both good, but mine was better.
Mine was better.
Good enough to whoop our ass, man. I guess. Shit. It was really good.
I like that chicken trophy you won, man.
Which one?
Did you just
it was a road runner.
What?
Oh, it was a road runner. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool looking trophy.
I would call it a chicken trophy too, bro. I didn't win it, so it's a chicken trophy. Fucking yard bird.
I love chicken's my thing, man.
It's becoming mine.
Yeah.
Finally.
Sure.
Yeah.
Dude, I cannot eat chicken anymore for nothing.
Really?
I bet your dog feels the same way.
Oh no, she loves it. I think we're all spitters.
Man.
Yeah, dude, I can't stand it. So
I'll munch on the wings, like if I make wings or like
Fuck, I can't
or
do it.
legs, I will still munch on that. But like, I mean, and munches mean like eat like one wing, you know, like just to eat. But yeah, I agree, man. It's tough, you know, and it's wild, right? When you all give your sample out, or you like if somebody's like, hey, you know, want to taste it, or some new cooks out there that want to, you know, ask, you know, to taste your meat, and you see their reaction, like, oh my god, you know, and it's like,
yeah.
man, if I ate that right now, I'd be like, oh, this tastes like shit. I mean, it's good, but I don't want it. It's good, but I don't want it.
See, I'm the opposite. That's the only thing that I can sit there and I can just eat the chicken.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because I don't eat breakfast, and by then, you know, it's 12:15. I'll sit there and I'll eat that whole other half chicken.
I give the other half to my mom, and she'll make chicken salad with it. It's pretty
good. I'm down with that.
Good.
I agree with you, Reedy. I'm down with that. Like after the day after or the week after, like eating it cold, like a cold salad, or even in like my wife makes like flautas with it and stuff like that. Like that, man, because there's flavor in it, and then you know you're adding the tortilla, dipping it in that oil. Like, I mean, it's super unhealthy, but I don't spit that out.
Dude, my favorite cut right now has got to be ham, dude. Like smoked ham, like double smoked ham. Holy shit, man, that stuff is good, man.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the way I'm doing it with my sauces and stuff, but man, that stuff is like I can't get enough of that, you know. But everything else is like
sounds good.
Yeah,
ribs,
double smoked ham, super great.
Yeah, if you do it right, it's really good. It's really good. So.
So tell us about y'all's class that y'all got coming up in June.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Is it sold out? Is it sold out or what?
It's not. We have about 5 seats left, right, Rini? Something like that.
Yeah, 5 seats.
You know, we're trying to keep. There it is. It's June 6th and 7th. It's actually going to be in Mercedes, Texas, right? So
nice.
It's a little up the road from Harlingen.
It's in the middle between, well, pretty much in the middle, right?
Yeah, where Smoking in Rio is. You know, me and Rini decided to team up and do a class that really adds value to the price point, right? Because, you know, you're getting 2, you know, decent cooks, right, Rini? We know a thing or two. We know a thing or two about a thing or two, and so we've split up. And I'm doing the chicken and the brisket, and he's doing the pork. He's doing ribs and pork.
Oh yeah.
So, but the value added is
let him do the hard stuff.
No shit. I'm starting to realize that. The added value there is that, you know, we're gonna give you a full profile from me and a full profile from him, right? So you're gonna get in total 8 recipes, which is pretty cool. At the end of the day, I think we just want to continue growing what we do here, right? South Texas especially, but I mean we have people coming down from all over the place, right? And so we want to spread that around. You know, we want to spread that barbecue, the competition edge, right? And hopefully, you know, I do look forward to hopefully seeing, you know, a few of those students start walking, right? I mean,
make it harder.
Yeah, make it harder. Start having to rebuild motors and all that stuff. I've already been thinking about that actually, but at the same time, I do want to see them, you know, walk and win, right? Because it feels great, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know I've taken classes. I'm sure Rini has too. I mean, so much has changed, right, since, you know, like my first class, but some of those techniques are added value, and I think the flavor profiles, you know, I think is what is really key, right? Because techniques, you can see them all over the place, right? But the flavors, you know, trying to teach what my palate tastes, right? It's going to be, you know, pretty impossible, but we're going to do our best to describe it. And you'll probably have some of those cooks that definitely have a palate and understand it. And you're going to start seeing them kick our ass.
For sure, man. Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Right on, man.
And
It's the
we're
first one you on,
go
right?
ahead.
It's the first one you guys have put on.
Yeah.
First class ever.
Yeah,
First
it's our first class. I mean, we talked about it before announcing and coming together and saying, hey, you know, let's put something together where you know, we can see how it goes, right? But also make it to where we cover everything, right? Like part of what we discussed was remembering our first class and how can we make that experience even better, right? And so that's exactly what we intend to do, right? We have Friday, we're gonna, you know, feed everyone, right? And on Friday we're gonna go over some of the lecture and some of the trimming, some of the injections. We're gonna run it like a cook-off, right? So we're gonna go over those process with the students, right? And then on Saturday we're gonna start early, and we're gonna also run it as if we were running a cook-off, you know. And so nothing's gonna be left unsaid. Everyone's getting, you know, a nice copy of notes and all that good stuff. So again,
We're throwing
our
it all
goal,
at them.
yeah, again, our goal is to create winners, right? And so we're thinking of it as, if it was my first time at a class, what would I have wanted differently, or what would I have added? You know, what would I have liked for the instructor to do or take time with? And so that's our plan.
Nice.
Are you guys gonna take each other's notes too?
Hell yeah, dude! I need to one. Reed's creating a
Reedy
monster
doesn't need
because
help
I
with
know-
anything, dude. Reedy's good.
I'm running Caesar's brisket and chicken. I'm actually taking the class.
We're creating monsters.
I'm gonna sit down with everybody else while he's teaching.
No, that for sure, man. Y'all are gonna, like you said, create monsters out there, and between everybody that's putting classes out there right now, then y'all just adding to the mix, dude. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's
And we wanna
crazy. Dude, it's crazy already. Like any cook-off you go to, it's just like anybody can win it. You know,
Right,
it's
right.
anybody's to win. So yeah, it's gonna be fun to see our the guys that after our class, see how good they do.
And I think it's like anything, like any industry that you take trainings for, right? Like continuing education, right?
Just
So
keep
like
getting
even
better.
guys,
Yeah.
even guys who have taken classes, you know, might sign up for our class and be like, hey, you know, oh, I pick up one or two things and take that with me and do what I can with it, or enhance it or whatever, right? There's so many little nuggets out there that we're trying to put out, and you know, you just never know what they do with it afterwards, right? I mean, obviously we're going to tell them run the class because it's proven, but I mean, I know for you know, just speaking from myself, right? Like I don't think I've ever ran the class, you know.
Yeah.
I go back
You always
and
make
be like,
adjustments.
okay, well, I'm that guy, right? And that's okay, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we do okay, but there's so much value added because you're also getting two resources, you know. You know, it's not just, you know, you can reach out to me or you can reach out to Rini afterwards, right? For those class members, and we're gonna make sure that they get the support they need.
Yeah.
Unless we're cooking against them at that cook-off, then we're gonna tell them to kick
We'll
rocks.
tell you afterwards.
So did y'all get like a little pavilion or at the park, or where y'all cooking at? Where y'all having the class at?
We're cooking at Santiago's place, Santiago
Okay.
Bernal.
Okay.
He's got
SPG, right? SPG.
Yeah, SPG. He's got a bar. We call it Los Pollos, and man, it's a badass
Hell yeah.
bar. You know?
It's a
Right in
nice
back of
venue,
the
for
house.
sure.
It's like a full bar. You know, he's got TVs in there, full bar. He's got everything that you need.
Nice.
So it's gonna be cool.
Hell yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, we're gonna set up our trailers right outside, right? So we'll be doing the class and the lecture and all that good stuff in there, and then we'll be doing the cooking outside by our trailers. So it's unique also because Rini cooks on a jambo and a drum, and I cook on all drums, and I use a pellet smoker to wrap when I wrap my meat. So you know, they're gonna get two really useful but different methods, right? And so it's pretty good. Carlos wants the flan recipe, and he'll sign up.
And Hector Cantu won't be there. He's gonna be busy with his cows. So That was for Roland.
Well, that's awesome, man. I'm excited about that. When I saw y'all, posted y'all were gonna have the class, I'm like, oh shit! So here you go, there you go, man. Y'all two are two badasses down there, and to give that kind of knowledge,
Yeah, I was actually driving to work I was all like, I was thinking about it, and I text Caesar. I was like, dude, let's do a class, man. And like an hour later, he didn't even answer me like right away. I was like, man, well, screw this guy.
I was working, bro. I was already at work.
Yeah,
I was already at work. Freaking slacker.
And yeah, he agreed, and then we just started planning it, man. And so
that's awesome, man. That's awesome. I think we said in whenever you were on the show, where when's the class? And Renee's like, man, I don't think I'll ever do a class.
Yeah,
got those wheels turning, dude.
Yeah, here we are now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because we're creating these we're creating basically like a recipe book for our students, right? And so I already have mine ready to go, and he does too, but we haven't shared it with each other yet. So we're waiting until it's closer.
He blocked all the recipes.
Yeah. Like, hey, what do you think of this? And it has the picture of what the page is going to look like, which it looks really badass.
Yeah, it does.
But we told them, I blotched out all the recipes. They're like, hey, bro, I'm not trying to get you to kick my ass, until after June 6th. So we agreed. I think we agreed for third week in May, right, where we'll share each other's recipes so that I can finish. I'm working in Canva, right? For those, right. I'm making like these pages, right, and these really nice looking recipe printouts, right? And so I need at least a little bit of time to make them look nice, and we're adding the picture of what the box looks like. I mean, it's going to be a really cool note section for sure.
Hell yeah. So Chase,
so they're not gonna have to be writing down anything down as far as like measurements and stuff like that, and they can just take notes.
That's right on.
Techniques or anything that we do. So,
really detailed, man. Yeah,
it's gonna be detailed, and I think they'll have to write any notes that they write down. It's from their perspective. You know what I mean? Like what they saw that maybe we didn't write down, that something we do or technique wise, But other than that, like the recipes on there, the timelines, I mean, it's all going to be on there. What fuel source we use, it's all there.
So that's June 6th and June 7th.
There's the belt right there. See it?
It's a Friday and a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good haul for you there, Chase.
Yep.
And we decided to do the 2-day because we wanted to really embody the feeling of a cook-off. You know what I mean? So, we're going to go through timelines for the week, right? Because cook-offs don't start on Friday. Maybe for Rini.
Yeah, for me.
But for me, they really don't, right? And I'm sure Rini doesn't, but even though he shows up late. But, take for instance today, right? I was still able to get some trimming done. I trim. I have a really badass vacuum sealer, right? And so I can afford to trim on a Monday and seal the living daylights out of the meat, and it'll be super fresh, right? It's a better. So I kick things off starting Sunday if I could, clean the drums out, fill them up with fuel, those kind of things, right? And so we're gonna go over that detail, right? My timeline and Rini's are probably different, right, as far as the week goes.
It's going to be perfect, dude, because I trim on Friday. I make my injections on Friday.
You get two perspectives. But at the end of the day, I think, the way I look at it, right, preparation is part of the success, And so, again, this is my perspective. Rini has another perspective. But for me, I'm cooking by myself, and I'm just trying not to screw it up out there, right? And so the less, the more things I can eliminate from error, right? And do it ahead of time, I try to do that. So they'll get that weekly timeline, right? They're going to know what I do, right? They don't have to do that, right? Because we're all busybodies, right? But at least they can understand that the reason we make it look a little bit smoother on Friday and Saturday is because there's already been so much work put in.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah.
I used to trim on Friday when I first started. Show up, and once I found out that you didn't have to do that, I said, "The hell with that! Ain't doing that anymore." But now being in Dumas, I got to trim on, the week before, and then I'll freeze it and I'll pull it out of the freezer.
Oh, there you go.
And then by the time I get home Thursday, it's all thawed, it's perfect. And
I used to smoke brisket all night, man, when I first started. So on a big trailer offset, I think we all started very similar. And it was. I still feel like shit on Sundays now, but those Sundays were the worst.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll beat up from the sun.
So what you're saying is, Caesar, about the perspective is what you're saying is you're more organized than Rini, or what?
Probably not. I'm more organized Monday through Friday, but it's a shit show if you walk into my trailer.
No, I'm kind of the same way. I trim during the week, and then I just show up late. I'll take a nap. I'll take a long shit before I leave. And, that's why I'm showing up.
I hope you don't teach the class that, right? Make sure you take a shit. You never know the point.
If you take a shit, yeah.
Take a shit and then lay down and finally get up. All right, let's go.
Dude, I've literally texted Rini, "Where the hell are you at?" He sends me pictures. He's laying down in bed. He's laying down watching TV. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
I do the same shit, Don.
I do. I got dishes everywhere in that little ass trailer. That's exactly right. I wait. That depends on if my dishwasher is going, which is my dad. I got the best dishwasher in Texas. But if he's going,
he's got his power tools washing those.
I take it easy. But if he's not, I know I have to drive back. Like, I swear to God, I have been fully loaded by 4 p.m. But those are the times when he doesn't go.
I've never seen you loaded by 4 p.m.
You weren't there. Like, look at David. David's just a fajita flipper.
Just a fajita flipper.
Hey, we got him next week.
That's right.
There you go.
The kid, he's on fire, man.
He is. He really is on fire.
He's on fire.
I'm gonna stop letting him park next to me.
No more tacos for him in the morning from us.
So, any works of replacing that little trailer there, Caesar, or what?
Probably, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna replace it. I still want to keep it. I want to keep something so, like, if I do go a long haul, I can take something really light.
Yeah.
But I do want to upgrade into a bigger one. Hector's talking shit just because Vinny's the head cook at BBQ Holics.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that. But yeah, I want to get into a porch trailer here within the next year. That's my goal.
Nice.
But man, it's I do. Sometimes I put a sign $2 to pet the gorilla, and I fucking it works. I make my money.
Do something strange for a little change.
So if you go porch, are you gonna stay on drums, or are you gonna look?
I'm still gonna stay on drums. I think drums are just also lighter for the fuel costs and stuff like that too. So I do well with them. I mean, I have a Magnum sniper here at the house, and so I can cook on an offset, but I just really like the way the drums turn out.
Yeah.
There's Santiago. So we now have a roping on Saturday.
CB.
BB.
Up CB.
And now we just gotta see if we can keep Kyle on the drums.
Where'd Paw Patrol come from? Man, Paw Patrol, that's it just started. It was my boy's blanket and my kid's blanket, and it just started since they were little. We've been cooking, we've been at it since they were teenier than they are now. And so I just, even though you wash the blankets and all that stuff, right? It's still, there's some kind of essence to it, right? And so I just kept it with me, right? My
So
kids
that's
are
got
there
to
with
so So Paw Patrol is superstition now, huh? You have to have it.
In a way, yeah. It's just in the bag already. So I take it with me everywhere I go.
Nice.
I
Hey, Kyle.
am really superstitious though, dude.
So
You're not?
I am. No.
Oh, you are.
Mhm.
I got a question for Kyle. So you switched from the Jambo over to drums?
Yep.
How do you like it?
I think the Jambo is just a lot more Cadillac, right?
Yeah.
I just set that motherfucker. I throw a log on every 30 minutes, turn the meat whenever I feel like it, spritz it, whatever, right? The drums, I gotta be fucking with the meat every 15, 20 minutes, turning it, and water pans and all this other stuff. I'd rather cook on the Jambo. I'd really like to try an Outlaw one day, but I prefer a Jambo over the drums. But you got great cooks like Caesar and these guys on here, fucking Sam, and everybody's cooking great on drums, man. And
because I'm thinking of taking the Jambo off and going to drums too.
Oh shit!
Yeah. I've talked to my wife about it, and she's for it. So I might be taking the Jambo off, and
I'll give you $1,000 for that Jambo.
Nah, I'm gonna keep that. Just in case I don't like the drums, the Jambo's going back on.
Right. Got to fall back on that. Yeah.
Well, you're cooking on 2.0 too, aren't you, really?
Yeah, I cook my chickens on the 2.0.
Yeah, I'm running right now. I'm running 2 Quattro Ds and then Vincent drum. That's what we're gonna run on.
Oh, nice.
Try to buy my drums for my homies. Try to support their businesses.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit up Bobby soon for some drums. So
he's got chingos of them.
Yeah, I know he does.
Chingos of barrels, anyway. They're not done yet.
Yeah. But
hey, man, the way I see it, those things are super light. You know what I mean?
I think it's fun too. Like on a something different. You're always like Kyle says. You always have to go in there, spin the grades, flip the meats, and stuff like that. So, I mean, the Jambo, you're just kind of just sitting there, waiting for it to finish. So just something different. Switch it up a little bit.
Man, I think I heard it somewhere, right? You can't be a pit master if you can't win on everything, right? So that was kind of another driver too. Is like, can I win? Can I do decent on drums compared to everybody else? So, I mean, we've done decent, we've done good on the Jambo. So let's see what the fuck we can do on drums.
Yeah,
see if we can figure it out.
Yep.
You ever take that reverse out, Kyle? You never taken that one out?
Which one? The reverse flow?
Yeah.
No, I think it's not insulated, man. That motherfucker will go through a quarter wood trying to fucking cook a brisket, bro. I think stays at home and cooks whole hogs and shit, whenever we cook.
There you go. Yeah. Definitely.
Oh shit, there's Daniel.
He's going 2-0. Everyone switches, man. I mean, like Kyle said, man, like, as long as you master, you master what you cook on, right, and you make it work. I think like for me, drum seems to be the easiest thing for me to use. I don't run water pans. I don't do none of that shit, and do all right.
I'm the same way. I don't run water pans or
probes or whatever, right?
I do use probes, so I am precise. I try to be precise with. I don't trust the dial thermometers, so like I learned to cook on grade level temperature with ThermoWorks or whatever, and so that's what I gauge myself on, right? And so I do use that. Those are tools that I really do need. When I forget them, and I have, man, you have to just make it work, but. I do like to know what temperature the grates, even though I don't I have such a large range, like as long as it's over this and under this, I don't care, right? Yeah. If it gets too crazy, then I'll have to start worrying about it too low or too high. But other than that, with a drum, I mean, you're just cooking on a timeline and really truly, right? Just as with experience, right? You just cook your timeline, it's going to be ready to go, The chicken,
Right.
for example, that Shorty 2.0, I really like it. Since the first cook I took it out on, I think the first cook I used it on, I hit a second place bird, and I was like, all right, I like it, right? But man, I really like knowing that I have to rotate it, after half an hour once, shut the lid again, and then I'm done. I know it's gonna be done.
Yeah. Same thing. I cooked. I'm starting to cook spatchcock chickens, and I did that 2.0. It's a chicken cooking machine, man. They come out really good on them.
There's Team Water Pan. We're talking about that this weekend, David and I.
Rini, we got a question for you.
What's up?
Any advice you can give about a Jambo?
Don't get one. Just kidding. I've never cooked on one, so they're probably
definitely get one. Yeah, dude. I mean, as long as you keep a good cold bed in there, and you feed it every 30, 40 minutes. Yeah, control the temp with the damper. You're solid, man. That's really all you got to do.
I honestly felt like my ribs taste better coming out of the Jambo than they do coming off a drum, but that's just my personal.
Yeah, I mean the way I cook my ribs, I start them on the drum and then I throw them on the Jambo.
Yeah,
so,
I heard a lot of people doing that.
And I've been doing that for maybe like almost 2 years already.
Yeah,
Caesar.
Chicken fucking.
I'll tell you, CB, June 6th and 7th in Mercedes, Texas.
CB needs some help on that chicken, huh?
Yeah, he's the last person that needs help right now.
Oh shit! I just got kicked off.
Off the blowing smoke.
I don't even know what those guys are talking about, man.
Talking about blowing smoke.
Yeah, Chase just got a Jambo. He's fixing to restore. So
I think I saw that on Facebook when you need to replace like those bars in the firebox and but yeah, once you fix it up, it's gonna be a good pit.
Oh, you probably got a really good deal on it too. Yeah,
Knowing Chase, you got a real good deal.
like $200.
Yeah, probably.
That's me. That sounds like me on Facebook Market.
That's where you got it from. You see pictures of it today, man. There's like holes in the firebox and shit. I'm like, how does that even happen? Like, what do you
on a Jambo?
Yeah, make it do that.
I don't know. Let me borrow yours, Kyle. We'll see if I can do it.
Oh hell,
challenge
Shit.
accepted.
$400.
$400 on a Jambo, not bad.
I knew it wasn't that much. Yeah, he
Wow.
bargained, man.
Nice.
I don't know. Sometimes I think
He talked him down from 500.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he's more Mexican than I am, bro. Like that fool is sweet.
Hector's asking if any of y'all use a Gulf Coast smoke seasoning.
Absolutely.
I say I use Trifecta.
Yeah, that's
every weekend, man. Every weekend.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I say it's up my chicken game.
Yeah, I use some of that too on my chicken.
I was off by 100.
Yeah.
That's me, man. I actually just bought a pellet smoker from Lowe's, which was like my second smoker that I actually buy from a box store.
The Pit Boss, right?
Yeah, I got that Pit Boss.
I saw that.
And then I bought the RecTech directly from RecTech. Every other one I have, the Webers and stuff like that, I bought them off Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I bought my Weber from a meth head.
Oh, I remember that. I remember using.
Oh, methany over there?
Yeah, methany. $30, dude. $30.
Hell yeah.
Man, I try to lowball people on Facebook. There was a guy that had a bullseye for I think he had it like for $350. I told him, I said, I'll give you $300. I'm in Lubbock right now. Opened it, left me on red.
You shot your shot, man. That's all. That's all I do. If they respond, then there's room to work.
Yep.
Hey, so Caesar, that pit boss, how low does it go?
I don't know, man. I just got it yesterday. I ran it at 300 just to break it in.
I thought about getting one for the sausage, dude, because those are pretty good sizes.
Definitely, this model's definitely different than. So the other one that I have is like that copperhead one, like the one they sell at Walmart. I had bought that on Facebook for $100, and so I have been using that on the trail, but the legs were all flimsy and the latches I had to mess with, right? But it was well worth it, right? It's definitely paid itself off times 10.
Yeah.
But this one that I got, you can't see the firebox, right? So like, I don't know if you've seen those vertical pit bosses. Normally they have like, you know how like the regular offset pellet smokers have like this metal box that covers the fire. You can't see any of that. Any of those things. It's all fully covered, and it's vented along the sides and the back, and it seems like the smoke is coming from all the layers, right? It's not just coming out from the bottom. So it's really different. It's really cool because yesterday I was running at 300 and I can see, you know, the heat coming out. It was really, really good. And for a guy who bakes at cook-offs, you know, like that's going to be wonderful to be able to make cakes on there, flan, whatever I'm cooking. But also once I wrap, keep it all in the same temp and know that it's there. So
that's your easy bake. That's your easy bake oven.
Easy bake, man. It's an easy bake, and honestly, I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible, and I want to try to reduce a drum if I can. Right, that's another goal that I have. And then I have a little tiny trailer, so the more room I can get, the better.
You should cook the ribs on there, bro.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking of like maybe not this year because I'm already kind of in the point chase. I found myself in it. So, but maybe next year I'll start the first cook-off, challenging to one drum, one pellet, and that's it.
Nice. I bought a Rectech, the patio legend, I think that's the model. Mm-hmm. and it fits 2 rack of ribs. That's what I cooked, 2 rack of ribs, and I used it for a while too. And man, the ribs on a pellet grill, they come out nice. They come out real nice.
Pretty.
Are y'all mixing y'all's pellets, or y'all got a certain blend y'all using, or what?
Not me. I just run pecan pellets. Like usually they're Pit Boss brand. But really, whatever. I'm fuel wise, right? Like I've been running a lot of Royal Oak lately, but really what the Walmart has, you know. So we only have a Walmart in Los Fresnos, right? So whatever they have, that's what I'm picking up.
Expert Grill pellets.
I've run Expert Grill on like in backyard. But for my backyard, I have that Rectech BFG, the big ass one. I usually pick up the Sam's pellets. They're not bad for doing what I want to do on my catering briskets, you know. Because usually what I'll do is I'll run. I can fit about 12 briskets on the Magnum Sniper. And usually what I'll do is when I start wrapping, I'll start putting them into that BFG. So I really don't care. I just need the heat source, you know?
The heat, right.
BTUs,
yeah. Yeah, for sure. Sure. Are you trimming your briskets, your catering briskets, Caesar?
Yeah, I'm trimming them. I'm trimming them down a little bit, right? Depends what I'm cooking, right? Like if it's to serve sliced brisket, I'm trimming them down a little bit. But if it's like chopped, you know, because I have like, for example, I have a catering coming up where they just want 25 pounds of chopped, right? I'm trimming a little bit of the fat off, but I'm not making it pretty or anything. All of it's going to get chopped.
Yeah. Brutal choice, almost.
Yeah, choice. You know, another good, I shouldn't let this out, but another good thing about living in a small town is that with the brisket selection, every now and then you find some primes in there And what I've been told is that they buy certain pounds of brisket, and sometimes to fill that order, the meat suppliers, they end up throwing in a prime to meet it, because it's not as much as a bigger Walmart or a bigger grocery store that's purchasing more pounds of meat, right? And so
I need to
it's
go
a
to your
smaller
Walmart.
order.
Then.
Yeah. Well, no, don't. It's every
He
now
says,
and
"Oh
then,
no,
but
don't."
like,
Oh, no.
like you get lucky, right? But a lot of times I'm picking up choice rather than select there for for select price and primes.
All right on.
What Serge, what are you gonna run in your restaurant or your food truck?
I don't know yet. Yeah, fucking whatever.
Snake Rivers.
Shit. I wish.
Golds.
Millen Meats. No. I'm thinking. I don't know. I can get some Nolan Ryan primes, but as far as the price, I don't know. They're a little bit more expensive, of course, but oh, shit, I just lost my train of thought. The two upper 2/3 1855s are available as well. So I might get a case of each and just run them and see which one I like. You know. I'm actually thinking about getting a case of certified Angus, the CABs. So those are fucking solid too, man.
HEB had some of those this past weekend. Some certified Angus beef briskets.
Yeah. I've been thinking about running some of those. I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I've been wanting to cook 1855s for a while. There's one place here right down the street from. It's a little Mexican meat market, but dude, they're way overpriced. I mean, shit. Their 1855 choice briskets, they're charging the same amount as a freaking snake.
Dang.
So they're a little proud of their meat. That's why I've never been there. But they got pretty decent steaks. They got Nolan Ryan prime steaks. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. As far as ribs, of course, Prairie Fresh ribs. Same thing with the pork butts. So
you're gonna be smoking turkey breast too, or no?
Yeah, I'll be doing turkey breasts.
Yeah,
I've been doing turkey breasts. I've actually been thinking about swapping the turkey breast for those fucking hams, dude.
Yeah,
those hams are solid, man. I don't like turkey. I don't like any fucking bird.
You don't see it like a lot of people.
I think that's too much pork. You know?
Yeah, too much pork. You're right.
Just don't come down the kind of that he has over here where I live, bro. You'll get you a fucking. You'll think it's a prime, but it's Chivo, man. It ain't no brisket, bro.
Hey, I'm always hitting up Reenie's HEB. I send them pictures on purpose, like.
Fucking Reenie probably has like fucking 6 of them over there, don't you, Reenie? In Harlingen?
Yeah,
I got a bunch of them.
One. It's just really one.
It's just one that has the. But there's another one that I'm not gonna say.
Little honey hole, huh? Little special spot. Yeah.
So Reenie and Caesar, tell these dudes about that South Padre Island cook-off, dude. I think that one is fucking awesome, dude. I wish I could. If I could cook one down there besides the Smoking on the Rio, it'd probably be that South Padre one, dude, because that's a badass location, though.
And it was better this year, man, because
I don't want to talk about it.
It was better because I RGC'd it, you know. But and I moved it to the convention center.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
The first year it was I don't know if you know where the amphitheater is at.
Probably know where it's at.
It's like right on the water.
Okay.
Last year, and man, but it was small, man. Everybody was crammed up, and then like you had to be in there by 8 o'clock. They closed the gates, so it kind of sucked. But at the convention center, it was roomy.
Absolutely, Donnie.
So it was cool.
So they closed the gates at 8 p.m.
Yeah, last year they did because and then you had to pay because it's what is it, Caesar? Is it the county?
Yeah, I didn't go, but yeah, it's in a county park, so you have to
Yeah,
pay
it's a
to get into
county
the
park, so you have to pay when you go in. So
Damn.
that was last year. This year they did it at a convention center, so that was
it was way better.
Yeah, the convention center's pretty awesome. There's plenty of space there, so it should be good. At least the last time I was there.
I think the other venue that was cool was the one in Corpus, right?
Yeah, that was a
really
nice one.
That one was closer to the beach.
Yeah.
Like literally, there was.
It was like the cooking area, and then like a sand dune, and then there was the beach.
Nice.
And they had a bridge. They had a little bridge that got you right to the water, or right to that one was cool. I mean,
that one sucked.
That one sucked for Rini. I got a call.
I got a call too. I got a tin chicken. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, cooking at sea.
VFWs are always tough with me.
Yeah. Cooking at sea level like that with all that humidity shit, y'all don't even have to run any fucking water pans, do you?
I use sand for
sand for your. You gotta take the moisture out.
We threw the rib out of my trailer to dust it with some sand and put it in the box.
Yeah, Kevin liked the Corpus. He likes VFWs though, and VFWs like him.
Right on. Right.
Yeah. That Corpus one looks like a lot of fun, but that drive doesn't.
Santi liked it.
Yeah, Santi liked it.
Oh yeah.
I had to convince him to stay. He wanted to leave right after turn in.
What's your favorite one, Caesar? You cook every fucking weekend. What's your favorite?
Like down here,
just all over Texas. What's your favorite?
Well, I mean, I guess everybody says Uvalde, and I agree, right? That cook-off is, pretty high up there with, how they cater to the cooks and all that good stuff. I have another personal favorite in my hometown. We have a really good cook-off here. Usually has, some decent money, right? At least 7,000, right? But most, I would say like 90% of the spots offer electricity and water, which is really cool. And it's still 20 minutes away from the beach, right? So like if you want to make a weekend out of it, I really like that cook-off.
That's one of my favorites too.
That Los Fresnos one?
Yeah. I like smoking on the Rio. That's always a fun time. And outside of here, like when Chupacabra had it in Hondo, that place was so awesome.
That was a good one.
It was one of my favorite venues just to be around, right? It was just so, you just take it all in as far as the environment goes. That one was really cool. But man, like you said, I cook a lot, so I don't, it's hard not to. I will say amongst friends, right, man, what a shit show. But for the most part, I think promoters are getting the hang of catering to the cooks for the most part, and I think the faster that they realize that, the more successful I think their events are going to be, right? Like that Bass Pro Shop one's also really cool, right? I think they only pay out like $5,000, but they pay out so much more in prizes, right? Like, I think Reni's taking some coolers from there. I'm sure. I know I have. So that cook-off is really, really unique, really awesome.
They only pay $5,000 and every year, and I think everybody goes to that one too because, like Caesar says, the stuff that they give out, they give out like a lot of fishing stuff, ice chests. They've given out pellet grills before. A lot of cool things, man. So, and
I feel like prizes start like at 5 or 5th place or 3rd place. So
like
you start pulling prizes like that. And you're like, oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah.
And even for the jackpots, they give away some cool prizes too.
I think like Uwe walked away one year with like 4 freaking coolers.
You selling them at the parking lot, trying to make his money.
It's extra. We'll sell that sucker. Let me have it on Facebook for a week. I'll sell that shit.
It'll be gone.
I have those. I got 2 of them this last cook-off, and I've never used them at all. They're just in the garage.
I got one, and I do use it because I like it was a smaller one, so it's I use it every
I got the
weekend.
smaller one and I got the big one.
Oh, the other cool one is the high stakes, right? That one's another cool one because
That's a good one
there's
too.
not very there's I think that's the only SCA cook-off that we have down here,
Yeah.
right? And so something cool about cooking a steak and winning, possibly winning some really good money for just a steak, right? And so that cook-off's unique, and they give out really cool prizes as well. It's a lot of money.
And that's what is it, like a $25,000 or $30,000 payout?
Last year I think it was 30.
It was 30.
Damn. That's
So it was a
That
good
was
one.
fine payout. Yeah.
talk about good payouts. What about the Rib Association? Y'all getting into those down there, huh?
No,
we
we don't
didn't.
have any down here. Oh,
Wow.
here it's really only CBA or unsanctioned. I think that there's going to be an IBCA one soon, which I think I need to check out. But for the most part, it's really just CBA and non-sanctioned.
So
at your bars and stuff like that.
So do you think IBCA has been choked out of the valley or what?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
There's one coming up here in Harlingen.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it's at the
exact
same
date.
place.
Yeah. It's the same one. But other than that, man, I haven't heard of another one coming up or.
It's all CBA
Well,
or
apparently those rib cook-offs pay pretty damn well, huh, Sam?
I've seen those. They look cool.
I think last time I saw they were paying damn good, and they pay like 15 spots, 20 spots.
Yeah,
I think you turn in like spares and baby backs.
Yeah,
I think the last one I saw they did like spares, baby backs, wings, and something else.
But all of those are like in I think they're like North Texas. I think
Is it like North Texas, South Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the one that was in Lubbock? That wasn't one of them?
No,
that was just private.
Oh,
well, not private, but it was
private.
Unsanctioned.
That did pay out pretty damn well, but yeah.
What was first place? What did Lance make on that?
I think
it was
4,000, 4,700.
It was almost 5 G's almost.
For first place rib.
Hey, I was happy because I was searching for 2 hours on Friday night looking for ribs.
Fred. Too much barbecue sexy on my screen right now.
Especially with him on his picture on there. Hey, Rini, you know what other cook-off is really cool that we didn't mention was Lost Lagoon. That one was freaking awesome.
That's one that they had the pool, right, where everybody was in the pool for awards?
Yeah.
Where's that one at?
We're going back again this year to that. That's in where is it? In
El Campo.
El Campo, there you go.
Yeah.
Don't take Sam, man. He might end up drunk, butt naked in that pool.
Hey.
Face first in the water.
If you don't remember, it didn't happen.
That was Caesar last year, man.
I attempted to swing off that rope swing. Pretty sight, man. I really thought I had more arm strength than that.
He just went straight down.
Felt like a freaking bag of rocks, man.
Damn, bro.
But when is that one? Is that one like August, September?
Yeah, it's August. It's mid-August. It's actually my birthday weekend. Last year and this year too. It's like August, like I want to say like 16th or something like that, 15th, somewhere around there. But it's a good payout, and man, it's a fun time.
Because that was one that I was looking at putting on the schedule. That one and Danny Dietz this year.
Dude, after brisket, head to the pool and chill out.
And the awards are in the pool, which is cool. You're in the pool.
Oh, that's crazy.
No one got out to use the restroom, though. I know.
Yeah, that's all it was.
I was
everybody drinking beer. The barbecue dudes drinking beer, sitting in the pool.
Wow.
That's
awesome.
when I would go
jacuzzi
on
by
that.
4:30.
I would go on that little what was that little river?
The lazy river.
Yeah, the lazy river. I would go float the lazy river and come back. That was good.
Hey, but no, on the real, that place is like if you have family, kids, or whatever, like just mark it down as a vacation where you actually get to cook.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose money even if you win, especially if you take your kids, right? But it's a fun time. It's a fun time, and man, they have huge water park slides and smaller slides. They have a lot of stuff to do. They have
Nice.
those they have like a whole little lake where they have like those inflatable obstacle courses on the water and stuff. Like, man, they have a bunch of stuff, man. It's really cool. Really
Nice.
unique.
Nice. When are we going to see a Smoking and Toasting at the Royal, Caesar?
Oh man, I don't know. I wanted to make it happen this year. Still not out of it's still a possibility. But man, I don't know. I really don't know. I've been invited every year, but I just can't find myself driving that far.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. You doing a KCBS, Caesar?
I've never done a KCBS. No, I've never have. I was thinking of doing Danny Dietz, but I had committed to Bust and Burn. I hadn't been able to do that one, and I want to support Bust and Burn. So
is that the Poti one or what?
No, it's in Divine, I believe.
Okay.
And it's the same weekend, so I'm gonna be there in all likelihood. And so I'm not gonna cook Danny Dietz. But if I cook the roll, I'll just cook the roll. I'll turn it into half chicken. I don't care.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'll cook a half chicken and just cut the leg off and throw it in there.
There you go.
How's the chicken thigh game, Caesar?
I don't have a chicken thigh game. I have a leg game, a wing game, and a half chicken game. Thighs and me are not. Nah.
Fuck those thighs.
I don't fuck around with them. So if I do the royal, I'm doing legs or I'm doing wings.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, I'm cooking the Danny Dietz. I'm glad to hear that you're not coming. That's all I can say.
I'd probably miss a turn-in. I'm by myself, so
yeah,
it's tough.
I was telling my wife the other day I want to try thinking about doing the Danny Dietz. I've never cooked the KCBS, so
should do it, Rennie.
I want to
do it.
Experience
it. Solid enough, so
they're a lot of fun. They're just fast paced.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to do one at least, so we'll see.
But Rennie, have you done a KCBS before?
No, I've never.
Oh damn! So they don't even know what they're gonna get once we go over there. Might send me another cock fucking trophy, bro. Yeah, it seems like fun. Those are all bucket lists, right? Like for example, if a bung were to get drawn, right? Like I'm not chasing states. I don't think I would ever, right? You never know though. But like if a bung would get drawn, fucking I'm going, like right? I don't think you would hesitate on that, but who knows how it's gonna go out there, but it's just an experience,
There you go. Y'all got a brand new Denali y'all can go in. Just throw y'all in the back.
Pass the checkpoint.
New Mexico.
Pass the checkpoint.
That's my excuse when I don't want to go to somewhere.
He'll get deported. You can't go that far.
I can't go that far. I have the Sarapi colors.
El Campo is August 15th and 16th.
There you go. Yeah, y'all put it on your calendars for real, man. It's fun.
So after seeing the award and stuff last year, I was like, "Yep, I got to watch for that one."
You get out of the pool to go get your award and jump back in.
Fucking
Sam would be the one face first in that water, dude, just floating in there. Looking so fucking little.
Sam be bullshitting anyways, man. He says he's gonna go and he don't fucking show up anyways.
Where did I not go?
The checkpoint, right, Sam?
Checkpoint.
They got me.
Shit, he'll go to Vegas though.
Yeah, no shit.
Not again.
That was a good old-fashioned ass whooping. They give you that bracelet where you charge everything with, man. So you're not even feeling the wallet being depleted, right? Because you're like,
at the combo.
Fireball, okay, bleep bleep bleep.
At El Campo, the wristbands.
Yeah, when you're checking out, they're like, "All right, well, here you go.
Here's the bill.
Here's your bill."
Hey, you do laugh about me being face down in the water, Serge. I am a belly flop champion.
Oh, there you go.
And it's no bullshit.
Jesus. I can believe that, dude.
We used to playing golf. We had a big tournament. It was a big 3-day tournament. So Friday night, it's just kind of chill, and then Saturday night's the party. I got lit, and yeah.
There you go.
I couldn't swing a golf club the next day.
Damn.
I'll have to send y'all. I'll send y'all the video.
Yeah, you gotta send that.
Hey, play it right now. We're on YouTube. 1 million people watching.
Let me see. I'll see if I can send it to Serge.
Let's break the internet.
Break the internet.
Let me see. That's hell.
So besides the class, what's next for y'all guys? Just gonna keep doing y'all's thing or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm cooking Somerset this weekend.
Right on.
I can pass. I got a permission slip.
That's a good payout.
Yeah, it's good. I mean that'll get me past the checkpoint, man. The payouts. So it's a 10K. I'm there.
Man.
Yeah.
And
Is it 3 or 4 meat?
it's 4.
4.
It's 4 meat. So hopefully
All
my
right, Serge. I just sent it to you.
pork comes through.
I sent it on Messenger.
What are we gonna see? Belly flop?
Ain't no triple X stuff, right?
Come on,
No,
Donnie.
no.
You know you want
We
some
got
fireball.
family friendly show, bro.
Damn it, boy! Let me see if I can get that.
It's just it's a whole bunch of pale.
Let me see.
I didn't
Fireball
win
time,
nothing
bro.
but free drinks the rest of the night.
Give the people what they want, dude. They want to see a fireball.
Oh, that's yeah, that's I gotta play that shit for sure.
I'll do one with you.
Okay.
Hey, thanks, Chris.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Reed's-
shit.
Reed's
Good,
really
man.
going to
He's
get
serious.
a fireball.
Good dude, man. Good
I don't
dude.
have any.
Damn, where is it?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna behave, Donnie. I'm actually doing a shadow class this weekend, so I'm gonna have to
shit.
behave.
Right on.
What is that part of the class?
I'm sorry.
You don't teach them how to kick fireball?
Man, that's gonna be our
Fireball.
That's an extra fee, huh?
That's our warm up.
Dang.
All right.
Oh shit.
Do it.
Damn it.
Sorry, boys. Y'all about to get
Toasted.
kicked out of YouTube. You're gonna get toasted.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Let's see. Damn, I gotta get this video. Let me see.
Ooh.
Downloads. Oh,
Damn
Sam,
it.
you're fucked,
That's
Sam.
all
I got
you
it.
get.
Hey, that's why I sent it. That's why I sent it to you. I'm not embarrassed. It's on my Facebook.
All right, here we go. Here's a world champion, fucking first
10,000
place grand
viewers.
champion,
Get ready.
10,000 payout.
Fucking Greg
belly flop.
Louganis, the fucking barbecue.
I can fly.
BT Farmers 10. You lose a nipple on that, bro? Damn.
That was a legit belly flop right there,
Rate
bro.
my flop.
Dude, that was legit as hell, dude.
Nice, Sam.
Oh my gosh, dude.
New segment to be on the smoke. Rate my flop.
Rate my flop. Dude,
I challenge someone to submit one next weekend. Or next week.
that deserves a double play.
I can fly.
did.
He got
That's
the
funny.
frog splash in there.
God damn, bro.
El Campo, here he comes.
Oh man, that was a 10. That should be the intro to the show
Yeah, no
or
shit.
the outro.
10. Fucking 10. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What did he say? What did Donnie say?
I don't know if David Gano's still watching, but we might have to borrow his swimming pool this weekend too. He got a swimming pool. He took a shower in it. You ask him that next week.
Oh, man.
Right out of my face.
That ain't no lie, Fred. That hurt me too, man. Damn.
It hurt my whole body.
Where's David going? Is he going to La Jolla or?
La Jolla. That was wild. You got air though, man.
Yeah, that was
No
it was a good
Yeah,
diving board.
dude.
All right,
Good,
Sam,
bro.
it's your segment, Sam.
Come on,
Alrighty.
man.
So, guys, we do we call it a dream team. So it can be a Mount Rushmore. It can be 4 guys you want to cook with, or it can be guys that you want to take to go win the Royal. So you get 4 guys and a box runner, and it can be just wherever you want to take it. But you're automatically on the team, so you get 4 other people and a box runner.
4 other people.
Yep.
Fuck that,
Yep.
Donnie.
A big ass team.
I got it.
All right, Rini, go first.
All right. So we're taking Hector Cantu just so that we can make fun of him. You know, I like making fun of
I
Hector.
already have him pegged as my box runner.
We'll take Santi. Santi's got to come along with us. I'll take Caesar. I'll take Vinny and the box
That's it.
runner, man.
Who's the box
Look
runner?
at this guy. Who could
Who's
be
the
a
box runner?
My wife.
There you go.
There you go.
Right on. Solid.
I want Hector to be the box runner, but I want him to wear high heels.
Is that box gonna make it?
He only
I don't
wears
care.
swimming
I don't
trunks,
care.
dude.
I'm
Swimming
there
trunks
for the
at every
show at
cook
that
off.
point.
That's it.
I mean, coming into this, I was thinking the same thing, right? Like, it would be cool to see the split chicken cartel as just a dream team.
Yeah.
See how long it takes for us to fight each other. But I wanted to say the same thing. Definitely, but Hector was definitely my box runner. I would take Rini. I think I'd put Rini on pork or ribs, either or. I would definitely take Santi. Santi's so precise with with everything.
Oh yeah,
So I think he would just be like
you keep us in line.
the guy, the referee. But I would also let him cook any of the proteins. I would want to take Uwe Braun. I think I would probably put him on pork and you on ribs, actually. Hector, is gonna be my box runner in high heels, and I'm gonna take Vinny in front of him just so he can shut the hell up.
Hell yeah, there's a split chicken cartel.
There we
Yep.
go.
No middle life for Santi. But yeah, man, I think we would do cool. I think it's also like you said, it's a dream team, but man, it's gonna be hard to not want to, like, hey, what are you doing over here? What, like, how are you cooking this? That's
We should do the
ego
Royal
check.
like that, dude.
Yeah, right.
Well, let's
One
do
day,
it, man.
one day, and then one day not.
We can all cook out of Hector's trailer, man.
Sounds like a plan. I mean, him and Vinny sleep in the same bunk, so there's a bunk available.
There you go.
You got to make it
Well, hell
interesting.
yeah,
You take
dude.
Caesar's trailer.
Yeah, we should all
There you
sleep
go.
in mine.
There you go.
Well, I
See
get
that
stuck
sucker
in
like
there.
that? And you double check
Cool.
the axle weight.
Thank you, Vin.
I love my little trailer. Oh, we can't use the restroom. Can I? Vinny? I'll sleep in the restroom.
Well, cool, man. So again, talk to us about that. So give us the dates again for the classes if anybody wants to take a class, dude.
Yeah, June 6th, 7th. We'll be in Mercedes, Texas. Tell all class, man. We're ready.
Yeah, June 6th and 7th, it's all there. If anyone has any questions, wants to drive down, needs any help with hotels, like as far as like finding a good deal or whatever, just reach out to us. We're here to help, and we want to fill out the class. We have 5 seats left, I think, like we mentioned earlier, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna fill those up because we have a lot of committed but not paid the deposit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so it depends. It's on them, right? The ball's on their court. If they sign up in time, or if someone beats them to it, They beat them to it.
There you go. Hector said he's giving a bean class for $500 on the side.
He'll do it.
Fucking bush beans.
Bush beans out of a can.
That's a Duke recipe.
Oh, cool, man. Well, anybody else y'all want to thank before we let y'all go? Caesar, sponsors.
Man, yeah, I have quite a bit. Not quite a bit, but they've all been. I mean, my sponsor team. I'm so grateful for them. I'm grateful to be on Team Cosmos, right? I think that's been a blessing for sure. I think Cosmos is becoming, they've been there, right? Like they say, like it's in the last place meet and the first place meet. Same thing as Blues Hog, right? They say that shit too. So Team Cosmos for sure. Gulf Coast Smoke. I have a lot of local sponsors. Gerson's Landscaping, Falcon Insurance, Coastal Event Rentals, Rio Grande Waste, 4D Drums, the friends at the Chopping Block. We appreciate them all. So I'll pass it over to Rini.
Oh yeah, Rini, go for it.
I got a 4D also and Gulf Coast Smoke, man.
Nice.
And my wife pays for all my cook-offs, so.
Hell yeah.
Well, cool, man. Well, cool. Well, thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming on for sure. I know we've been waiting for this one, and glad to be able to get y'all on for sure.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no problem, man. And good luck this weekend, Caesar, and for y'all's class and everything going on.
If I ever make it back on Beyond the Smoke, I want a little Fireball bottle for each of you all.
Anytime, for sure.
Those are going to be my conditions. If not, I'm going to be in my trailer.
Anytime, dude. It's open invitation for you and Rini and everybody else. So,
sounds good.
So
Thank
cool,
you,
man. Thanks.
So, good luck with y'all's
again,
class.
guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
All right, man.
All right, later, boys.
Pretty cool, man.
Cool.
That was good.
Oh yeah, dude, that would be a badass class to go to. Like, no bullshit, man. Like,
yeah,
those two dudes are learning. Getting 8 different recipes and being able to make a freaking monster out of whatever you want to do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Well worth the money, man. I mean, and then you're getting like 2 guys that come with like different, but they have the same goal, you know what I mean? But they got different technique. I mean, they're just style, together. I mean, shit, you can come away from that class with so much knowledge.
Yeah, for sure.
Thinking as a freaking smoking the mountain.
That's so they got to do another one so that way we can go.
Yeah.
That's coming up, isn't it?
Yep.
Damn.
I know. I'm waiting on that Chivo.
I'm gonna go see if I can find one.
I don't want to end up at the Dollar General again, bro.
No, they somebody told me that Ranchero has them over here. So I'll go look and I'll let you know what I can find.
Right on, bro. I don't want to be smoking no lab and shit, bro.
I think that was a poodle. Cool. So what we got next week?
David Cano, Underground Smoke, man. The dude's been tearing
He's
it
on
up.
fire,
Dude.
huh?
Yeah, he's on fire for sure, man. And excited to bring him on. You know, young cat. I don't think he's been cooking for very long, and dude, he's pushing it for sure, man.
Absolutely.
So it'll be another good one.
Yep.
Be another good one. So,
Absolutely.
what else, Anthony? Good luck this weekend.
Hey, good luck, Anthony.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, looks like there are gonna be a bunch of heavy hitters out there.
Hey, man, wouldn't have it any other way, right? I mean,
Shit.
it's be
Throw your hat in
awesome.
the ring, right? Just
Yeah.
throw your hat in the ring.
And it's
Throw
an
it at 'em.
excuse to get over there, you know, in the mountains and stuff. Better than seeing mesquite and dirt all the fucking time like I do over here.
Yeah, it's a totally different world. How is it? They had those big fires over there last year, didn't they?
Yeah, but from what I heard, though, it's like, I mean, you can hardly notice it when you go, like, when you're actually, you know, downtown. I haven't been there since then, but from what I heard, you really can't notice that much. But I don't know. Right there, I mean, I thought I got pretty close to the Kid casino there, so I don't know, but we'll see.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Always,
Hell yeah,
Donnie. Shit, that's my go-to, man. Straight up, no bullshit. Love that shit.
Sam's battery died or what?
Probably taking a shit, bro.
Well, cool, man. Well, we'll call this one episode. What is this, Kyle? I don't even know, man. I've lost count.
38.
Damn, 38
Yeah,
episodes,
that's
dude.
wild.
That's a fucking trip. Yeah, that's a trip, dude, for sure. And we're not stopping anytime soon, so
Hell no.
we'll keep it rolling. And thanks for everybody coming on, and we'll catch you again next week.
Bet, bro. Later, guys.
Cool, man. Thanks.
This is Parrish Randall, and this concludes this episode of Beyond the Smoke. Thanks for stopping by, friend. We hope to see you again real soon. Until next time, happy trails. Until we talk meat again.